Welcome. While we can't be together in person this evening, I'm so happy to celebrate with you virtually as we look ahead with hope on the horizon and in our hearts. Everyone has been impacted differently by the COVID-19 pandemic. Tonight is not a night to reflect on the hardships, but to honor and recognize those who rose above them, the heroes, the ones who keep on pushing, who get up when they're beat down, who persevere and overcome whatever adversity they're faced with. Their bravery, courage, and commitment to their cause in this community is unwavering. We wouldn't be here celebrating tonight if it weren't for them, and it's because of them that we have so much to celebrate. Thank you for joining us tonight as we recognize the triumphs we've had as an organization this year and those that helped get us here. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Ashley Prue of Prue Law, Chair of the Chamber's Board of Directors. Ashley was the chairperson of the Chamber during the 2020 pandemic. She had her hands full as she navigated the impact of the pandemic within her own business. But if that wasn't enough, she also welcomed a new baby in the spring. Working with Ashley during this trying and uncharted time was truly a remarkable experience. She handled each hurdle with confidence, calm, and sometimes humor. Sometimes we just needed to laugh, and Ashley was always great at spreading joy and humor when it was needed the most. Ashley demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities. I'm not sure she's aware, but I have often referred to her as the Chamber MVP of the Year. She dedicated countless hours to helping and supporting the Chamber to ensure our long-term success. Under her leadership, she helped us navigate the woes of a pandemic. She appointed and served on the Path Forward Committee. She even facilitated webinars to keep our members up to date on the latest executive orders. I'm honored to introduce to you Ashley Prue.
At the January 2020 annual dinner, I don't think any of us knew what we were getting ourselves into for the year ahead. I certainly did not anticipate serving as your Chamber Board Chair during a global pandemic. While this past year has been challenging, I have been honored to serve as Board Chair this year, and I am proud of the year that the Chamber had, in spite of, well, everything. When I think beyond the Chamber staff and the Chamber building, I think of all we have witnessed this year, and I realize how much our members have had to overcome the unthinkable and pull together in new ways when faced with incredible challenge and times of uncertainty. For the Chamber, I recall that in 2019, we focused heavily on strategic planning. Then all of our plans changed within the first quarter of 2020. While we certainly had our own challenges, we were always most concerned about how to better serve the membership. Like I said, our plans changed, but our service to the membership did not. In the midst of the pandemic, we created the Path Forward Committee, which oversaw the Path Forward initiative. As board chair, I participated in each focus group, and what I saw from the membership and community members was phenomenal. The number of members willing to take time to participate in this initiative, even during a pandemic, blew me away. I witnessed members helping each other during the meaningful conversations we had, and I recognized the strength both of the individual members and of our community as a whole. The biggest takeaway I've had from this year and the involvement in our Path Forward Committee is that we must remember that as a chamber, we are so much more than the events we host. We love and miss our signature events, and we are working on bringing them back when it is safe and appropriate. But if 2020 has taught us anything, it's to remind us that a chamber is built upon and for its membership, and our purpose is to be a resource for businesses and the community. We mention this almost every year, but it is definitely worth repeating again. The members are the true heart of the Howell Chamber. We are grateful to not only have survived this year as a chamber, but to also have been a part of the community effort for ongoing recovery. Although things changed dramatically in 2020, we look forward to providing continued growth and service to our membership and the community in 2021 and beyond. Next, we'll be presenting awards to a group of well-deserving people and businesses that have done some remarkable things in our community. And of course, the highlight of the evening will be the announcement of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year at the end of the program. Before we begin, we'd like to thank our Chamber champion and presenting sponsors for the evening. Our presenting sponsor is Brighton Ford. And here's a message from John Cuter, General Manager of Brighton Ford.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is John Cuter. I'm the General Manager at Brighton Ford. I'd like to welcome everybody to the dinner tonight. And I'd like to say thank you to everybody in our wonderful community. Our focus here at Brighton Ford for 2021, it's community, children's charities, and our wonderful chambers. And we're so glad to be a part of the chamber. They do such a great job here at our Howl Chamber. And we want to say thank you to everybody there. Some other things that we're doing this year at Brighton Ford is we're going to make it easy to buy or lease a vehicle. We are pretty much 100% online buying experience now. We do have people still coming in the showroom to visit, but most of our transactions are done online, and so that's some of the changes we've made here. We have free pickup and delivery for all of our sales and service needs here at the dealership, and we are focusing on a quick transaction. So today people want to do business in a very expedient manner, and so we're focusing on getting our customers in and out of here. We call it 45 and drive, so people are getting in and out of here in 45 minutes, which in the car business is sometimes unheard of. So we're proud to be able to offer that to our community. We're a full service dealership for body shops and service and parts, as well as, of course, sales of new and used. And we've got a large inventory. We've got over 1,000 vehicles available, new and used vehicles, and we're here to help. We've had a good year, and we're looking forward to 2021 and spending it in this wonderful community. Give us a call and have fun tonight. And thank you again to everybody in the community. Thank you again to our chamber. And we're really proud to be a part of the Howell Chamber. Thank you.
Thank you, Brighton Ford, for your exceptional dedication to our organization and the community. As we recognize those that have contributed their time and talents, we would also like to recognize those who have made significant commitment to supporting the mission of the Howell Chamber. Please join me in recognizing Chamber Champion contributing partners. We thank First National Bank, Citizens Insurance, St. Joseph Mercy Livingston, Pepsi, and Brighton Ford. I have had a wonderful time serving as board chair this past year, and I could not be more excited for the future of the chamber. Our incoming chair is kind, intelligent, community-minded, and will be a great source of leadership in the coming year. If you get the chance to meet him and you want to learn more about the type of person he is, just ask him about his family. As the proud father of 3 girls, you can tell that he prioritizes family and community, and in spite of a busy schedule, he is always willing to be of service to the community. While we continue to face challenges, I am confident that Alan is the perfect match for this role, and I'm looking forward to what he will bring to the table, or Zoom meeting, in 2021. I am thrilled to be passing the gavel to your next Howell Chamber of Commerce Board Chair, Alan Chavella of Aludyne.
Thank you, Ashley. I would like to take a moment to recognize Ashley for her time as the board chair this past year. This past year has been an extremely challenging year for all of us. Ashley has helped us navigate many challenges over the past year, all while she was pregnant early in 2020 and gave birth to her beautiful daughter, Elsie, on May 29th, 2020. Throughout all of the challenges, she has shown commitment to the chamber time and time again, leading us in important discussions, guiding our board as we navigated through all of the challenges that COVID presented to us. Ashley has been a crucial part in setting the path for the chamber, and her expertise in many areas, including her legal guidance, that has been incredibly valuable, especially over the past year. Thank you, Ashley. Please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation. As we begin another year, we look forward to leaving behind 2020, and we are excited about what the year ahead will bring. Some of the key areas that we will continue to focus on include giving our members a voice through a new and exciting program, Member Marketing Advantage. If you're not already familiar with this program, please reach out to Janelle, myself, or anyone at the Howell Chamber. We will continue to support our members with resources and educational programs. In our always changing environment, this will continue to provide great value to our members. We will continue to navigate and chart our path forward as an organization and a community as we rebuild moving forward to help strengthen our community. Creating partnerships to support local and regional initiatives such as workforce development, transportation, and other key initiatives will continue to be a priority for the Howell Chamber of Commerce. Enhancing membership services will also continue to be a key focus area as we look at tangible benefits our members need through programs such as Think HR Benefits. In summary, collaborations for the greater good of our members will continue to be our main focus. With all of this in mind, we will continue to seek feedback and input from our members. And you'll need to know who to reach out to. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our 2021 Executive Board and Board of Directors. Catherine Daniel of Morgan Stanley, the board's vice chair. Patty Griffith of First National Bank, the board's treasurer. John O'Malley of St. Joseph Mercy Livingston, the board secretary. Ashley Prue of council attorney for the law offices of Casey D. Conklin, the board's past chair. Candy Joan Gurin of Web World Advantage. Renee Chedkowski, the great Foodini. Richard Lim of Richard Lim Photography. Travis Porta of Grayson Porta Benefits. Marcia Gaborowski of Ann Arbor Spark. Andrea Daleen of Crosswinds Aviation. David Rancho of Armor Protective Packaging. Ann Rennie of Livingston County United Way. Ramesh Iyer of Asahi Kasei Plastics North America. Jeff Greenenson of Rescue LLC. We would also like to thank Bob Diamond of R&D Screw Products and Don Cortez of First Impressions Print and Marketing for serving on the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce Foundation Board. Members are truly the heart of our organization. Over the course of the next year, we are looking forward to working with all of you as we rebuild a strong business community. We would like to recognize the new members that joined the Chamber this year. We encourage you to remember the names of these businesses as you look to make connections in the coming year.
We are fortunate to have many community partners, and we're pleased to celebrate and honor their accomplishments. At this time, we would like to recognize some of our community heroes that really stood out this past year.
First, we would like to recognize our Young Professional of the Year. The Young Professional Award recognizes an individual who's setting pace and leading the way for the next generation of leaders. The individual receiving this award tonight has been a major player in the evolution, continued growth, and success of the Howell Young Professionals Group. She is an active member of the Howell Young Professional Committee, attends and promotes all Howell Young Professionals events, and was instrumental in the pivoting of the Writing Future Chapter Road rally fundraiser. Aside from her committee work, she volunteers at several chamber events and events throughout the entire community. She is hardworking, accountable, and trustworthy. We can't wait to see what this young professional does next. Congratulations to Nicole Domitrovich on being named Howell Chamber's Young Professional of the Year. The next award we'll be presenting is the Chamber Spirit Award. The Chamber Spirit Award recognizes an individual with the outstanding involvement in the Howell community, serving on committees and volunteering their time to chamber and community programs. This person exemplifies the true meaning of chamber as an advocate and bridge builder. The individual chosen for this year's award has proven to be an incredible asset to our community, even in the toughest of times. This year, she and her team honored our first responders, donated American flags to local schools, and helped many of our businesses pivot overnight. She provided critical guidance and support that businesses needed to reopen, ensuring their best chance for success. She consistently leads by example. She's adaptable and an entrepreneur. She serves on several committees and supports several chamber events and initiatives. Congratulations to this year's Chamber Spirit Award winner, Sandy Cortez, First Impressions Print and Marketing. It's now time to present the Community Improvement Award. The Community Improvement Award recognizes an individual or business whose efforts have significantly enhanced and contributed to the betterment of the Howell community. This year's recipient was instrumental in securing volunteers, equipment, materials, artistic talent, providing inspiration, and tremendous enthusiasm to make Howell Summit Garden project possible. The Howell Summit Garden has enhanced the lives of many in the community. This person was instrumental in helping a Main Street dream come true, to make a space for residents of all ages to be entertained. It's a great community gathering place and a splendid addition to Howell's downtown ambience. While many contributed to this garden, this person was the keystone making it happen. For many years, this person has played an integral role in facilitating all the big and small events that Howell hosts, including Melon Fest, Fantasy of Lights Parade, the numerous foot races held almost year-round, to directing the installation of Christmas lights and even the small block parties some of our neighborhoods hold annually. He is one of the key individuals that mostly work in the background but are so vital to the success of our many community events. And all those events are an important part of what makes Howell such an interesting and exciting place to live. This year's Community Improvement Award goes to Irv Suda, City of Howell DPW Director.
Thanks, Alan. Next up, we'd like to recognize the recipient of our Game Changer Award. The Game Changer Award recognizes a business or individual who displays innovative planning or implementation of a project or program contributing to the overall success of the community. This year's award recognizes an individual that has done just that. The pandemic brought about challenges and hardships for many, and this person realized early on that people were going to need food assistance and that fresh meat at food pantries is very hard to come by. He saw this need and came to the community's rescue by helping with his farm. He jumped into action and put together an online fundraiser. The funds raised were used to purchase and process packages of beef. During the year, $38,010 were raised, and it produced 9,500 one-pound packages of ground beef. This was then donated to 7 various nonprofits in Livingston County, which assisted families to have access to protein with healthy hamburger meat. He is a true community game changer and significantly improved the quality of life for many families in need. He's a past Howell Chamber Citizen of the Year, a current member of the Howell School Board, and is always willing to help and think outside the box. This year's Game Changer Award goes to Brent Earl. The next award goes to the Howell Chamber Hall of Famer. The Howell Chamber Hall of Famer recognizes an organization, business, or individual that has significantly contributed to the long-term success of the Chamber and the community. This year's award recipient has been a true partner, Chamber supporter, and champion for small business. This company recognized the tough times facing our local businesses and that they're the heartbeat of our community. They identified an opportunity to help and thoughtfully launched the Our Town Match initiative and gifted our community $16,000 to spend locally. For every local gift card purchased through the Howell Chamber, they provided a dollar-for-dollar match, infusing a total of $32,000 into our community this holiday shopping season. They also supported several other Chamber initiatives earlier in the year, including the Howell Synergy Cash Mob, another Shop Local program. And they sponsored the important Path Forward initiative, giving a voice to local businesses in the immediate and long-term planning for the Chamber. Their partnership helped demonstrate the value of Chamber membership and infused much-needed dollars into our local economy. Their local presence and commitment to this community is why they're so deserving of this year's Howell Chamber Hall of Famer Award. This year's award goes to Consumers Energy. Congratulations. Our final award recognizes an organization for their innovative efforts and community partnerships, our Community Collaboration Award. The Community Collaboration Award recognizes businesses, organizations, and individuals that have partnered for increased results that benefit the overall well-being of the community. This year's award recognizes an organization that has demonstrated a remarkable ability to pivot and collaborate to bring the community together safely. With almost all of our community events canceled in 2020, this organization continued to rise above the obstacles and found a way to host some of our most loved community events. It's because of their support, perseverance, and innovation, and our partnership with them, that the Light Up Howell event came to fruition this year. This idea of a drive-through parade allowed members of our community to safely celebrate the traditions of the holiday season in our downtown. Their partnership has been invaluable, and we look forward to future collaborations with them as we work for the greater good. Congratulations to this year's community collaboration winner, Howell Area Parks and Recreation Authority. Thank you again to all of our award winners this evening for your commitment to Howell and for being heroes in our community.
Thank you, Ashley, and good evening, everyone. My name is Diane Samples. I am the Membership Development Director at the Howell Chamber. Congratulations once again to this evening's award recipients. It is quite humbling to be in the company of such vibrant individuals across a diverse spectrum who all have one thing in common. They embrace the idea of reimagination versus resignation, which in lieu of all the challenges that 2020 has gifted us with, was and continues to be a critical thought process. Under the umbrella of membership development, our main objectives are to enhance the overall value of membership and engagement by providing quality programs, events, educational opportunities, and community reinvestment. While this mission remains vital, the pandemic has reminded us that we also need to celebrate the human aspect of businesses, the owners, CEOs, managers, and employees. This is where our ambassadors have a significant impact in helping myself and Janelle engage and connect with our members during these times when many people are feeling isolated, alone, and at a loss. Your ambassadors are the public relations extension of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce. They are an elite core of volunteers who, through their representation, reinforce and contribute to the Chamber's mission of being a catalyst for a vital business environment and an exceptional community. These professionals continually strive to elevate the level of personal customer service our members receive. They play a vital role in communicating with members and potential members about the value of community investment through their chamber, supporting the business community in addition to increasing awareness of chamber programs, encouraging engagement within the chamber, and creating lasting and productive personal and business relationships with new and existing businesses within the community. If you're interested in serving your community in this manner, please talk to me or any one of your ambassadors. Your ambassadors are an invaluable member of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce team. To honor and recognize the time and commitment given so graciously by all of our ambassadors, we are excited to announce the tradition of presenting the Ambassador of the Year award. I would like to introduce last year's recipient, Leanne Minto, with Trillium Staffing, to present this year's award. Leanne has been with the Ambassador Program for the past 4 years. She's embraced the value and benefits that Chamber membership brings to her own business, as well as being a positive mentor, helping many newer members navigate their Chamber membership journey to fully recognize the greatest return on their investment. Talk to her about anything Chamber related, she's sure to help. She's always a great resource for any of your staffing needs as well. Leanne, take it away.
Thank you, Diane. As an ambassador of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce, our efforts are centered around membership. We participate in events, attend programs, make regular check-in phone calls to members, mentor new members, and act as a point of reference for all members. Ambassadors spread enthusiasm and goodwill about the Chamber's mission, member benefits, services, programs, and activities. In the spirit of fun and a little friendly competition, we operate under a points system. In years prior to 2020, we earned points for such things as recruiting new members, assisting the staff with making retention calls and visits, volunteering, and attending special events. At the end of the year, we recognized the ambassador with the highest number of points. Due to COVID, we were unable to utilize our point system, and our Ambassador of the Year was chosen based on the number of new members mentored. All of my fellow ambassadors are superstars and have stepped up to the plate and were willing and able to help as much as they could while abiding with all of the COVID restrictions placed within their own companies. 2020 Ambassador of the Year has done an outstanding job demonstrating all the best qualities of our ambassador program. She is genuine and sincere in her desire to mentor both new and existing members and projects a positive attitude. She always has her eyes and ears open within the community for new businesses coming to the area, as well as sharing her reasons for joining the chamber and the value she has recognized because of her membership with business owners and entrepreneurs she encounters. You can find her raising money for local nonprofits while raising a glass of One Hope wine. She is a licensed real estate agent, creating a truly memorable buying and selling experience for her clients. You can also find her on Facebook with her own community series where she videos and promotes local businesses. I am very proud and excited to announce that Laura Panozzi with One Hope Wine, KNE Realty, and Laura in the Community is our Ambassador of the Year. Please give her a round of applause for her commitment and hard work this past year. Now back over to you, Janelle.
A big congratulations to all those recognized at this evening's event. As we bring our program to a close and prepare for the big unveiling of our Citizen of the Year, which is what I know you've all been waiting for, I want to review what I would consider huge wins for the Chamber this year and acknowledge those who have helped us achieve so much. To start off, the Chamber was able to pivot almost immediately and began hosting multiple webinars to ensure our members were up to date on the latest changes related to COVID-19 and more. We quickly realized the value of these webinars and evolved to be even more responsive. Partnerships were formed early on and later formalized as the Livingston County Chamber Alliance. This alliance is made up of Heartland Area Chamber, Greater Brighton Area Chamber, and the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce. Our organizations came together to offer the businesses of Livingston County more resources and a stronger voice during such a critical time. In the early spring, the Path Forward Committee was appointed by the Chamber Board of Directors. This task force is charting the future of our chamber to better serve our members, post-pandemic and beyond. In October, this group engaged over 60 businesses and community stakeholders in 8 focus group sessions to help us identify and forecast community and business needs over the next year or more so we can continue to support our membership. Howell Synergy was formed, a hyper-local collaboration between Howell Chamber, Howell Main Street and DDA, the City of Howell, Livingston County Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Ann Arbor Spark. We officially reopened the City of Howell for business with a live ribbon cutting on Grand River, where we announced the kickoff of Cash Mob Howell. This gift card giveaway program infused a total of $22,500 into the stores of our downtown businesses from July through November. The Love Live Co. collaboration also launched over the summer in an effort to raise funds for businesses suffering extreme hardships due to COVID-19. This collaboration of the Livingston County Chamber Alliance, Ann Arbor Spark, and the Livingston County Convention and Visitors Bureau took a regional approach in supporting the business community. Working with local vendors, Livingston County swag was developed and available for purchase with profits going towards the Small Business Assistance Fund. This fund was developed by the collaborative. After 2 campaigns and the contribution of a very generous donor, the funds raised over $16,000 to support local businesses. Additionally, the Howell Chamber was selected to participate as a partner in the Our Town Match program with Consumers Energy. Consumers Energy provided a dollar-for-dollar match up to $16,000 on the purchase of Chamber cash gift certificates for a total of $32,000 in local currency infused into our businesses. The program match was done in 2 phases and each time exhausted within hours. From an event perspective, we were incredibly limited but continued to persevere. In June, Howell's Sunday Farmers Market was up and running at full capacity, supporting our local farmers and community each Sunday until the last weekend in October. In July, we hosted Pickup and Picnic to distribute membership guides and re-engage safely with our members. In the early fall, the Howell area young professionals worked diligently and innovatively to design a socially distanced road rally fundraiser supporting the Fantasy of Lights. Then, in true 2020 fashion, the Chamber hosted an incredibly soggy golf outing. Even though the skies were gray and the grounds were wet, the event still had the sunniest disposition, and it was a great success. We closed out the year with an outstanding partnership and collaboration with Howell Area Parks and Recreation, bringing the first ever Light Up Howell event to the community. Additionally, we welcomed new businesses by safely hosting ribbon cuttings when we were able. This past year was hard, but what's important is that you're here. You still showed up, you still provided support. You've done so much and you deserve to be recognized. Thank you for your continued support, membership, volunteerism, and partnership. You are all heroes in this community. You're all doing so much good. To honor our community heroes this year, we really wanted to give everyone a trophy. You're all winners for making it through 2020. But instead of a trophy, because we knew we really couldn't pull that off, we've worked with Susan Pomonville at Abovo Visual Communications to create a heroic member recognition sticker. Be sure to look for these in the mail. We hope you'll display these proudly at your place of business. So thank you to our board, members, volunteers, committees, partners, and all of you for helping us persevere in 2020. I hope you've enjoyed celebrating the wins as much as I have. And now Alan will introduce last year's Citizen of the Year winner.
Thank you, Janelle. Before the big announcement you've all been waiting for, I would like to share some thoughts and words with you in a video we've prepared from our past Citizens of the Year. These are all leaders in our community, people who continue to make significant contributions to our quality of life, even in the toughest of times.
A community hero to me is someone who keeps the motto, service above self.
Someone who doesn't stand on the sidelines, but pitches in to improve the vitality of our community and the lives of the folks living here, and truly does it from caring and not from ego.
Someone that sees a need or something that needs to be done and just jumps right in and takes action because it's the right thing to do and from the heart.
Somebody that has passion about a cause or an outcome and puts others above themselves.
Someone with a servant's heart that uses their time, talent, and resources to better their community. It's just that simple.
A community hero to me is someone that has characteristics of being sincere and kind. It's ingrained in their character. They give back to their community. And I think one of the biggest ones is that they don't mind who gets the credit when they performed or done something good for their community.
A community hero rises above the noise of the moment to step up or step in with courage, vulnerability, and with his or her whole heart, and with no concern for recognition of the effort.
Think of community heroes in two categories. One are the initiators, the leaders, the creators of the ideas, the ones that step out in front. But the other group of community heroes to me are all of the folks that are the supporters, that are the workers, the doers. They follow and they support these ideas. We have a plethora of both groups in our community.
A community hero to me is someone that always goes above and beyond for each of us. They're passionate about the chosen field that they're in. They don't hesitate to step in and step up whenever they're asked. And I'd like to say thanks to all our heroes. Be safe. We need you.
I now invite Harry Griffith, the 2019 Citizen of the Year, to deliver his presentation.
Thanks, Alan. Good evening, folks. It is with great pleasure that I join you this evening to present the Citizen of the Year Award for 2020. This is the 40th year this award has been presented, and it remains one of the highest honors of the Howell Chamber of Commerce. It was a true honor for me to be named 2019 Citizen of the Year. I am humbled and to present the honoree that is named after me. But let's face it, at 90 years old, everyone is named after me. With all seriousness, we wish we could be together this evening as we have in years past to present our Citizen of the Year in person. 2020 has certainly brought with it some changes as we have all had to navigate through this insidious pandemic. It is very fitting that this evening's theme is community heroes. I would like to personally thank the Chamber, the community, workforce, and residents who have provided strength and guidance to our community, just as our community hero has done throughout the year. As such, I have learned over the years that hardship often prepares ordinary people for extraordinary destiny. And so it is within our community. As always, we have leveraged our strength and worked together. Despite the challenges of 2020 and the COVID-19, there are so many blessings. The leadership of this chamber continues to offer indispensable services and guidance to its membership and the entire community. The pandemic has forever changed our way of doing business. Even I have learned to navigate the Zoom, and I would guess some people found it to be a blessing that I could not find the unmute function on my computer. Yes, at my age, I must continue to adhere to the quarantine restrictions, but I remain positive. For instance, one of the positive outcomes, if you wear your jeans 5 days in a row, they become baggy and looks like you're losing weight. So just follow me for more quarantine tips. Well, okay, some things are better left unsaid, which I generally realize right after I've said them. Let's talk about our honoree. Now, it would be too easy to provide the name and list the endless allocations of our Citizens of the Year. So let me give you some hints, because I'm hoping, as in the past years, this will be complete surprise to our honoree. Our honoree grew up as a Michigander. I am not ready to disclose if we are honoring a male or female yet. So let me refer to this outstanding person as a he, she. Sounds so much more dignified than it, don't you think? He, she grew up not far from Howl, and the family moved twice, which our honoree accepted with positive attitude, which I might add, he, she is known for a positive attitude. Our he, she loved learning and school. Perhaps this came about as the family has been blessed with teachers on all sides influencing parenting. However, like most children with 3 other siblings, our honoree often searched for independence and a bit of solitude. The mother of our honoree tells a story about how, as a small child, our he-she hid in a drawer that was underneath the bed and fell asleep. Well, the neighborhood sent out a search, and Mother was about to call the police when she heard a rustling under the bed. Our honoree was found in the drawer. Another hint about our honoree: she is now too tall to fit in a drawer, and I understand sleeps in a full-size bed. Our honoree earned the nickname Spike during middle school. Our honoree carefully and deliberately spiked her hair. The family members affectionately use the nickname to this day. I'm not convinced our honoree can spike their hair any longer, but neither can I. I guess that comes with age also. Our honoree loves structure and organization. In fact, this was witnessed at an early age when the honoree helpfully separated cards from wrapped Christmas presents, so the cards were organized in a separate and appropriate piles. Of course, the consequent result was that no one knew the gifts came from which individual, but more importantly, the honoree, the stacks of cards were neat and tidy. Our honoree loves sports. all sports, but especially college basketball. Our honoree grew up with the love of outdoors. Fishing, camping, hunting, boating, and kayaking are still beloved activities when our honoree can find the time. For our deer lovers in the audience, do not be concerned for the deer. It is my understanding that our honoree utilizes their deer blind for the solitude of reading, sleeping, and eating snacks. Let's not think for a moment that our honoree is a stationary sports enthusiast. In fact, very much the opposite. Our Citizen of the Year is an athlete. Our he/she is most definitely a gentle person that has played football, basketball, water polo throughout high school. In addition, our honoree loved high school. He and she credits their high school government teacher in Grand Haven with inspiring her to become an educator, though it may also have had something to do with the fact that both her parents started their career as teachers. Our honoree certainly attended the best college in the state, Michigan State, that is. Our honoree enjoyed huge success while attending MSU, including meeting his wife the first week on campus in 1995. As a Sparty through and through, our Citizen of the Year received both his undergraduate and master's degree from MSU. I don't think we shared the same professors for our degree, our master's degree, as there has been some changes. The name Michigan State College to Michigan State University since my graduation. Go Green. Our honoree has never shied away from a challenge. Our sources have indicated that he has a fear of heights, but still managed to go skydiving. The skydive instructor did have to pry his white-knuckled fingers from the plane door. I know from personal observation that our honoree is not afraid of challenges and is ready to meet the daily challenges as a complete optimist. Our honoree possesses the admirable trait of endurance. He has completed the Ironman event, which included a 2+ mile swim, followed by 112-mile biking, and that followed by 26.6-mile run. Our honoree loves an adventure, particularly when it is accompanied by an educational moment. Traveling fulfills the love of learning, particularly to Europe with all the enrichments the history surrounds it. Our honoree was an exchange student during his junior year in college, and I might add that 2 years ago, his family embraced the opportunity to host a foreign exchange student at their home. While I have conveyed a sample of the personality traits of this true leader, it must be said that our honoree is a family man. He enjoys spending time with his 3 active children, 1 set of twins, and his beautiful, accomplished, and supportive wife of 18 years. The house is very busy, but seems very fitting that our honoree is an optimistic, organized, self-motivated, attentive father, husband, and a true gentleman. He surrounds the family with joy. Aside from a long list of personal and professional accomplishments, our recognized Citizen of the Year has made an outstanding impact in the lives of many. It comes with great delight that our honoree signed a contract with the Howell Public Schools as superintendent in 2015. His experience prepared him for our benefit, coming from Plymouth Canton Community Schools, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, serving 24 schools and roughly 17,000 students. Our distinguished honoree is the superintendent of the Howell area schools. Yes, many of us recognize this competent contributor to our children, family, and community. However, some of you may not know that this modest leader contributes far beyond his title of superintendent. Our Citizen of the Year is responsive to the needs of the community by engaging in numerous civic organizations with the same passion as his leadership position within the Howell School District. He is an active member of the Howell Rotary, Salvation Army Advisory Board, the Livingston County United Way Board of Directors, and past campaign co-chair of the United Way. He truly lives by service above self. Our Citizen of the Year is the hallmark of leadership. He continues to guide over 700 employees within the district by taking the time to identify their needs. He patiently and eagerly engages with parents and community stakeholders. Earlier, I mentioned the word pandemic. Our honoree has used this occasion as an educational opportunity. By all definitions, he is a community hero. He continues to manage this health crisis in our community with compassion and optimism. He is the hallmark of leadership, confidence, and decisiveness. He has been quoted while updating the Howell School Board directors that the community has two crises. One, COVID-19 and all the effects of the virus, and the other, the impact of the social and emotional needs of the student. We know not all heroes wear capes, but I think this gentleman needs one just to attend all of the worthwhile activities he has initiated. He has been committed to work in partnership with the Hunger Council to reduce food insecurity. This includes a monthly mobile food pantry to the Howell Elementary School. And in addition, Howell is one of only 2 districts in the county to contribute to provide meal kits to all community members in need during the pandemic. Our hero spends time distributing and delivering meal kits personally to families who could not get to the distribution site during open hours. Our community hero created the Highlander Reading Express mobile library. This mobile unit travels around the community during summer months to provide children access to books. I might add, there's no boundaries with this community benefit. It's open and enjoyed by all children. Our honoree supports the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services outreach, facilitating a bridge between families in need of support and ensuring that families know about the services and support available to them through various programs. Obviously, our community hero is guided by compassion and a strong moral compass. Our honoree created the Howell Public Schools State of District event to provide transparency and update to the community. His quarterly coffee chats are just another venue to engage stakeholders in conversation about the district. All the while, our honoree has managed the district finances, human resources, curriculum improvements, and educational advancement. His extraordinary effort makes him worthy of this great honor, Citizen of the Year. By now, most of you have recognized our distinguished honoree and community hero, Aaron Mcgregor. Let me take this opportunity to share. To be the exception, you must be exceptional, and that's our Citizen of the Year, Aaron Mcgregor. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our Citizen of the Year. Thank you so much for joining us virtually. I would like to once again thank our presenting sponsor, Brighton Ford, our hospitality and chamber champion sponsors, First National Bank, St. Joseph Mercy Livingston, Citizens Insurance, Pepsi, and Brighton Ford. Our supporting sponsors, Russell Video and Abovo Visual Communications. Additionally, I'd like to thank Diane Samples for all of her hard work, dedication, efforts, and commitment to the Howell Chamber every day. Congratulations to our award winners. Please take a moment at the end of tonight's program to join them for some virtual networking and congratulate them. As we conclude, I would like to share a quick anecdote. A few weeks ago, I was playing superheroes with my 4-year-old son. I, being Aunt May, was being directed to save Spider-Man, my son, from the supervillain. After doing this several times over, I said to him, "Isn't Spider-Man the hero and shouldn't he be saving Aunt May?" Without hesitation, he looked at me and said, "But anybody can be a hero, Mom." And he's right. So keep showing up, persevering, and being the everyday community heroes that you are. Our community needs you today and even more tomorrow. Now please join us in congratulating all of our award winners. To do so, simply go to the left side panel of your screen and click on the Sessions button. Once in the session area, you can enter any winner's room by just clicking on the graphical button that identifies that award recipient. Thanks again, and have a great night.